Small children lie all the freaking time and they just don't think that anyone's ever going to see through it. I'm pretty confident that I used to tell people I had a horse. I read some of these to my friend Ruby when she was over and she was like, you were such a little douchebag. Like, I was just so obnoxious. If you found a magic bottle with a genie inside and she granted you 3 wishes, what would you wish for? 1. I would wish for $1 billion because I want to be the richest kid alive. 2. A time machine that could safely transport 10 people to or back from Australia in 1 hour. I like how I'm just not aiming too high. Like, only 10 people can fit in the time machine, and it takes a whole hour to get to Australia. Also, why do I need a time machine? Like, I would just need a really fast plane for that. And number 3 is a baby sister. If I had a baby sister, I would have friggin' hated it, so I don't know why I wished for that. Can you see that baby? That is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hey. Today is Friday the 13th, so it's bad luck. My favorite TV shows will probably be cancelled. Eek! Just kidding. If I were president of the USA, I would 1. Help homeless kids go to school. 2. Make a son and daughter's day. And 3, and last but not least, make school go from Monday to Thursday only. Why? It's obvious why the homeless thing. 2. There's Mother's Day and Father's Day, why not Son and Daughter Day? Actually, Kids Day, cause parents are sons and daughters too, so it should be Kids Day with a Z and capitalized. I'm there, there's the TV, and the words say, commercials. When will they learn? Social commentary from a young age. What I like to do is reading, watching TV, and playing with my hamster. I can't do that anymore, because she died last night. My earlier one had somehow fallen down a drain pipe into the basement. That's not a lie, that actually happened. In this one I'm just writing about the boy that I was obsessed with, and apparently I'm turning 10 really soon, so I was super excited. I'm the youngest kid in the class. Thank goodness I'm not the shortest. If I was, I would break down. Thursday is Halloween, and that's written uppercase, lowercase, alternating. I've written a really long story called The Lucky Puppy. So, I'm not gonna read that. I fell off my bike about 7.5 times. The half is when I started to fall off and steadied myself on a rock. 3 of those falls were caused by a Snickers bar that I was eating while riding. Once I attempted to unwrap it and my foot got stuck in the pedal. Now, that's not a lie, I was trying to unwrap a Snickers bar while riding a bike. Moncarolia is a planet that isn't polluted and has rainforests, deserts, oceans, and the giant pudding spoon. The spoon is next to the huge pillow, often visited by sleepy citizens. This one is from when I had just turned 7. Once there was a silly dragon. Well, he thought he was. He pulled pranks on everyone. One day, his mom told him not to. His dad told him to practice his fire breathing. I breathe water, he sobbed. When he was old enough, he moved into a giant sock. He stayed there for the rest of his life. I had a cheese pizza for lunch. It was a very puny slice. Turtles are cool. My dad had one when he was 8 to 14. He says they usually have brown is grayon shells. They are 43 different species of turtles. I love turtles. I had one when I was 4. I didn't have a turtle when I was 4. So, that's a lie. If the robber had a light, a monster with a club would come out of the closet and knock him out. He would get amnesia. The doctor has no cure for amnesia. The robber would have to die. The other robbers would be sad. They would die of sadness. Because all robbers are friends with each other. Bye-bye, bad guys. The donkey would get 4 boxes. The rooster would put the robbers in the boxes. They would take the boxes to the dump. Smelly dung flies would eat their bodies. The end. Clap, 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 clap. That was a really good story. The sun makes me sneeze when I look at it. It's hot. It is so hot, no one has gone more than 200 feet close to it. If you look directly at it, it will damage your eyes. Some scientists say the sun will blow up in 300 years and the earth will melt. Others don't. I think the others in that case is like everybody. I have written a letter to the 3 pigs at 50 Fox Lane, and they apparently live in Tennessee. Dear pigs, a boy named Barnabas Bolmers is picking on me. He picks on other kids. Should I go back in time and tell George Washington? This may be crazy, but I can make a time machine out of 2 balls, 2 squares, paint, glue, and 19 cardboard boxes. Your friend, Madeline. I don't know anyone called Barnabas Bullmeyers. And then I wrote to the Bear family from Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Dear Bears, Goldilocks came to my house. She probably shaved her head because she's bald. I know this because she was skateboarding and her hood fell off along with a wig. I was disappointed when she had to go to my soccer game. P.S. I flung her out the merry window. I was freaking awesome! This was on March 23rd, 2000, so I just turned 7, and apparently a sentence that I wrote when I was 7 is, P.S. I flung her out the merry window. I love myself so much. So much. This one is from when I was in 1st grade, so I was 5 or 6. This year, I will try to pay more attention to my teacher. This is how I will listen to everything she says. And that's me sitting and listening to everything my teacher says. I feel like I was writing in tongues. This is not English. I wish I could be a princess. I would rule the whole kingdom. Sometimes I imagine unicorns. They live in a pink castle. A flying horse lives with them. I am going to Girl Scouts camp. No boys can go there. There are not even any. When I grow up, I do not know what I want to be. One is a teacher. I think I will make a good teacher. And here I've drawn myself standing on a table with a monobrow scowling at a child. I have a doll. Her name is Sailor Moon. Her hair is good. I found an air freshener. It's called Royal Pine. This is what it looks like. And I've drawn a whole bunch of Stars of Davids over there, which is a thing that I did a lot. I hurt my knee. It was bleeding. It had 5 raper tails. On Jane's 7th birthday, she got a puppy. She named him Kisser after Maggie's dog in the Beverly Cleary book, Muggy Maggie. They were the best of friends. In winter, they played in the snow. In spring, they rolled down the grassy hills. In summer, they went to the beach. In fall, they had fun in the leaves. One day, he ate rat poison. Jane was very sad. So this is Jane being very sad, and the dog being dead. They buried him in the backyard. The next day, they bought a new puppy, and a cat, and a hamster. The end. So just to finish this off, I thought I would read to you a nice piece from 2000. I like myself because I am a part-time detective. I collect Beanie Babies and Pokemon cards. I love animals. My cousins think I'm cool. That bit's crossed out because I didn't have cousins until I was 10, so that was a lie. I have ocean blue eyes. I'm smart. I can be very jumpy. I'm creative. I am good at sports. I'm 7.5. It is usually fun to be with me. That was obnoxious.